There is no single formula for a region's permanent state of success. Every community has to continuously reinvent itself and reimagine itself, re-engage its residents so that it stays ever vibrant and becomes more and more inclusive and equitable.
The population in Northern Virginia has grown substantially, from about 1 million people 40 years ago to 2.4 million people now. Too many families in the region continue to struggle to make ends meet. Northern Virginia is a prosperous region, but has growing levels of income inequality and growing levels of poverty. And so tackling that challenge is going to be key. And then the community in the region is quite diverse. So how do we promote prosperity by being a welcoming community to immigrants and people of color throughout our region?
Northern Virginia is on the path to becoming a minority-majority region. Today, 750,000 Latinos live in the state of Virginia. That's 1 in 9. 60% of those live in Northern Virginia, and we are the most educated Latino community in the nation. LEAF stands for the Latino Engagement and Achievement Fund at the Community Foundation. The premise for the creation of the Latino Engagement and Achievement Fund at the Community Foundation is that the Latino community of DC can be inspired to achieve its full civic potential if there is wise and sustained funding for the organizations that help them address the issues for their lack of participation.
The Latino Engagement and Achievement Fund will be seen as the pioneer philanthropic group that created a movement of civically engaged Latino individuals, families, and entire communities.
In 2014, the Community Foundation for Northern Virginia made an initial grant to help us launch the Mason Innovation Lab. It's been almost 3 years now since we've been running this amazing program, and it continues to grow both in terms of the financial support we receive from the region and the number of students and teams that come through the program.
My name is Ibi Bashai. I was an alumni of George Mason, graduated in 2015. Basically, I've been a part of the Innovation Lab, starting a landscaping business through help with David, Miller, and Lisa with Startup Mason, and they've been able to really help me start up things, organize things.
We really wouldn't be anywhere without that start. And I think that's the takeaway for this is allowing people to notice their value in what they're doing and that they can make a difference by doing this.
So the George Mason University Honeybee Initiative is a joint partnership between the College of Science and the School of Business. And what we do is we engage in research, teaching, and public-private partnerships to improve the health. The initial grant from the Community Foundation for Northern Virginia has been especially critical to the Honeybee Initiative at George Mason University because it has allowed us to accelerate and expand the Honeybee Initiative on campus. It provides opportunities to develop our curriculum and reach more students across campus.
The grant from the Community Foundation is going to give me a position to really expand my research and my teaching skills with the Honeybee Initiative this summer, and I'm grateful.
The pace of our students' progress speaks to our remarkable partnership with support from the Community Foundation for Northern Virginia grants since 2010.
Back when I was a student here at the house presented so many opportunities to us as students, whether it be, internships, after school career professional development, mock interviews, things like that. All the things that you don't really get in school, the house was able to provide to the students and me after school. So it was a place where, once I got off the bus, I was able to continue to develop and grow as a young adult and eventually now a professional.
Experience here at the house, whether that be as a middle schooler and high schooler or now as a lead staff member, has been characterized mainly by empowerment. And by that I mean, going back to when I was in middle school, I wasn't always the best kid. I didn't quite get it in 6th grade, but when we walk through those doors, we're doing more than just arriving to have a good time. You know, these people, they're feeding us, they're checking in on our day, they're concerned about what goes home when we leave these doors too. So it's through that motivation and that actual caring that led me to be the man I am today, to give me the leadership abilities to lead the kids and empower them the same kind of way. As a donor, I think it's important for you to remember that not only is this a responsibility to take care of these kids, it's a privilege. The impact is so direct. You know, we teach these kids about their own impact in such things through service learning projects, like feeding the homeless and traveling to, you know, create meals and whatnot. So through your impact, we show these kids their own impact.
You're not just investing in, an after-school program, you're investing in the kids. You're investing in the future, and right now, I feel like out of all times is a time where we really need to provide some type of leadership and direction to the youth, and that's what the house is.
Thank you for investing in us.